Hey guys, hope you're having a great Wednesday. I wanted to pop on real quick, kind of informally here, and just give you guys, tell you guys a really quick little tidbit that I found that I needed to remind myself of, and I figured there may be some other people that need the reminder as well. So, for those of you who don't know, I am a productivity expert, an online project manager, and a performance coach. And I teach people how to really take control of their days, take control of their teams, take control of their schedules, live life on purpose, and actually not only create the plan, but take the action. So that's the number one thing that I teach people. So obviously, I do utilize the same stuff I teach in my own life. So the plans, the procedures, the taking action, the reminders, the mindset work around all of it, that's all stuff that I utilize in my life, and I see that works for me, and I see that works for my clients. So the thing that I wanted to share with you guys today is the importance of a morning routine. We've talked about this in the past, but I want to share with you a recent realization that I've had. So I was out of town for a while and then came back, and I just had a bunch of shit going on, and things got really hectic. I was still doing the things that are in my morning routine. Like, my morning routines consist of, am I back? Okay, it cut me out for a second. So my morning routines consist of working out, eating a healthy breakfast, journaling, meditation, and then writing for the day. Those are the things that are imperative for me. And because I work from home, getting up, showering, getting ready for the day is also a thing that sets the stage for my day. Well, these are all things that I like to do first thing in the morning because, like I said, to set the stage for the day. Well, things have been so hectic lately in my business that I hadn't been sticking directly to my plan. So meaning I was still getting the things done. Like, there's no question there. I was still getting it done, so I was justifying in my head that everything was okay because I was accomplishing it. I just wasn't accomplishing it when I knew was the most productive time for me, which was in the morning. So because I hadn't been sticking to the morning routine, I had been getting up, allowing other people to dictate how I was going to do my schedule that day, meaning I feel that it's very important for you to be in control of what you put your time and effort and focus into. You don't allow other people to dictate that. So by doing that, you're able to be fully in control of what happens to your day. You're in control of where your mindset goes that day. You set the stage for your own mood, for your own vibe, for everything. So, and then all that together sets the tone for your productivity. So what I would say was happening was I'd wake up in the morning and it's a no-no for me to wake up first thing and check Facebook or check emails. Like, I do not allow myself to do it because it will throw off my entire way of thinking for the day. If I do my morning routine for the first 2.5 hours and then jump into my email and that kind of thing, then I've already set the stage for my day. I'm already in the mood that I want to be in. So everything works out really well. That's why it's so important. Well, for the past, I would say 10 days before this, I started back up on everything on Monday, putting it in the right order. But so for about 10 days, I wasn't doing everything in the order that I know works best for me. And things were really off. I just didn't feel as secure in my own stuff. And I certainly was working a lot harder, meaning I was working a lot longer hours than typically. I was working a lot harder and still getting the same amount of stuff done. And it was frustrating to me. And I don't usually allow frustration to jump in and, control it all. So it pissed me off, to be honest. I realized it's okay, well, I'm not doing my morning routine when I'm supposed to or when I choose to. So it was really important to me to be okay, check in with yourself. As I tell you guys all the time, I checked in with myself and was okay, well, it's time, get back on the track. So I had gotten so in routine with my morning stuff that I wasn't writing it on my plan anymore because I just did it naturally. I didn't feel the need to write it down. So Sunday, when I was writing out my weekly plan, I wrote down my morning routine in detail, what I was going to do every single morning. My plan, the plan I know so well, but I wrote it down. and have been sticking to it. Everything's flowing a lot better. Day feels better. Everything works. Like, it's crazy. I've been getting way more shit done, and in the order that I know flows right for me. The order that I perfected. Like, why break something that's not broken, right? Or why reinvent something that's not broken? The reason I'm telling you this is because it's really important that you pay attention to what's going on in your life and you check in with yourself. You check in and you be honest with where you're at and where you want to be. And if you've thrown yourself off course a little bit, because it happens, we're all human. It's, shit happens. Wrenches are thrown in plans. Sometimes we fall, like start to move and veer a little off course. So that I wanted to jump on here real quick and just tell you that little story of what's been happening to me and how I corrected it, and just to remind yourself to make sure that you're checking in with yourself on a regular basis and putting yourself back on course, making sure you're staying in your lane, making sure that you're staying on what you know works best for you. So that starts with morning routines. I truly believe that. You can read a book written by any person who's a multimillionaire, successful human being, and they'll tell you that they have a morning routine. They do the same thing every single morning. So I wanted to go on real quick and let you guys know that, share that quick message with you, and remind you to check in with yourself on that. I have a comment here below. Let's see more. My routine was off this morning. It threw me all off. I am turning it into an opportunity to be super productive today and back at it tomorrow. It doesn't feel as good when I know it's not done, when it's not done early on. Agreed. Like, don't let it ruin your whole day if you throw off your routine, but just make sure that you get back at it tomorrow. That's the most important part. So, good job, Ashley. Keep at it. I know you're kicking ass because that's what you do. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it if you like the message, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks.